Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. We are back, and we are playing more Pokemon Pokopia. Today, we are going to be doing a build of a hotel. I've gone through a couple of, thoughts. I've got an area for it picked out, and I've got some basic flooring built for it. But we're going to go ahead and see if we can maybe hammer down what we need this to be. But hello, hello, we're so happy you're all here. Let's get into this, because I will be needing some Tink gears. So we need, let's put those away, don't need those. We'll need the, actually, I'm going to need a couple of those. We'll get that processing, though. Long Tink Master, you are needed. I've been using a lot of iron ingots and have not been getting them updated. So it's the ingots, right? That's what we need for the gears. So we show these to her. Make some tink gears for me if you wouldn't mind. Make 30 tink gears for me. Yes. Perfection. Now she'll get to work on those, and we can get those from her a little bit later. So we want to start out with just some kind of basic things. We need to get the basic wall out, and I think this is going to feel a little weird. But I think we're going to go ahead and do the confectioner. Actually, did I already make that? I might have already made confectioner wall. If I can just find it, here we go. I did. I made some confectioner wall. That is going to be our base. We will have not those doors. We're going to have to go ahead and grab ourselves, because it's going to have to be powered. So we're going to need a couple of automatic doors. Not a huge deal. Not huge at all. But welcome, welcome. We're so happy that we are here and doing things. I do need to make sure everything is up and running properly, so give me just a moment while I do that. I had a wonderful day a little bit earlier. We did some singing, got some things ordered for my setup, and yeah, just in general had a very nice day. Did a little bit of shopping with the family. Got our things for the week. Costco finally had my breakfast sandwiches back in stock, so I'm incredibly happy about that. Alright, let's get down this way. So my thought is I want to place this kind of next to our friendly power plant here. And things we're going to have to do is we're not going to reshape this too much. The idea is we're going to have the entrance up here. We're going to have like a little balcony area over here, and we're going to kind of go back and get some rooms coming up for this. We're going to get this hotel running. I'm going to sneeze real quick. Hold, please. Oh, that was nasty. That was nasty. We're fine, though. We're fine. We are absolutely okay. So I want to go ahead, and we are going to start off by just kind of giving ourselves a... I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I am going to go ahead and do this. I need to get these through here real quick. We'll work on getting our hotel entrance here. So I'm thinking we can kind of put it around here. Thanks for liking the live. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. So the idea here is I want to have the entrance in the middle of this. I'm figuring that out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll get this kind of moving forward here. Already 100 likes. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to make this go pretty far back. And then we're going to L-shape it. Let's see here. That's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Let's go back 8. So we're going to get this going kind of big. Hi, Heather. Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. And the 4 lightning bolts. You are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then we'll head... Let's see here. How many of these do I have left? I got 48 of them left. Let's get them started, start putting those out. I know it feels a little weird that we're building up above the ground at the moment, but we are going to fix that, don't you worry. $27. I think we can make this work for our everything here. Again, we're doing just a basic hotel build today. By basic, I mean I've got a bunch of very weird ideas in my brain. We're gonna see what's going on. You're so tired from breaking volcanic ash. You spent hours working on it. Oh, there is so much left. Again, you have to take pictures of that when you're done. Lord Dracon, this is the confectionery wall lower. So if you can get your hands on the confectionery wall, that is what this is. And that is what we are using as the base for our hotel build here. You know what? This one's probably gonna be a little bit better as the guy here. For the sake of it, let's go ahead and just throw that out there like so. Oh, wait a second. Hold, please. There we go. We got it. We got it. You got the blocks where they need to be. Blocks. Blocks for Pokemon. Pokemon blocks. You know, and then we can do that. Get a couple of those out there. You up. Yeah. Yeah, this is what we want to see. This is what we want to do. I think the levee block looks very solid. And works quite well for trying to... Did I not build that many levee bricks? Oh no. Well. Fun. We'll get it. I haven't made a decision on what we're going to have coming up here. I mean, you'd hope a levee is solid. You right? I thought I made more of those, and I was wrong. That's alright. We can't do a whole lot of faffing about tonight. Hello, Edith. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you again. I'm gonna get this hotel built. Whether or not We'll get this hotel built if it kills me, and it just might. This is good. This might be the most ambitious build we do in a single stream. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much. I've had a very good day. I got a little bit of shopping to help with my setup over on Irium done. I've got I did some nice karaoke over there as well, which turned out quite good. Um, we did went shopping with the family, got ourselves all of our everything we need for the week. Costco had my breakfast sandwiches back in stock, which was amazing. They've got these egg sausage and cheese biscuits where the eggs are the buns, and I absolutely adore them. You put a little salsa on them, and they're just to die for. Let's go with 190. That should cover us for the rest of what we're doing. And even if we need a little bit extra, we can get that going. And then I think, why don't we go with? Look, good hospital. You spent a good amount of time at Costco today too. Yeah, it's real easy to do. It's so easy to just spend all of your time at Costco. We're gonna go 400. That's 160 limestone. I'm hoping that's going to be enough for what I want to do for the entrance. We're going to be doing a lot of going back and forth, but a lot of that is also going to be thinking time, because I am going off the seat of my pants. The shape has already changed from what I anticipated. I was originally going to try and make a capsule hotel to make things easier on myself, but then I said, no, that's cheating. They said hotel, I'm going to give them hotel. And I've done enough interpretation of other prompts, so we're just gonna go with that. We'll just kind of see what we're doing here today. But yeah, it's real easy to spend a lot of time and a lot of money at Costco. It's so easy to do that. Danielle McCarthy, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. That helps out a lot. Helps get me in the eyes of those who may not know who I am. And for those of you who do not know who I am Elvington. I am a storyteller and a keeper of names. And I tend to tell stories of those names that I do, in fact, take. Well, not so much take. Trade would be more appropriate. You want to go ahead and just, like, make that jut out just a little bit. It's like, hey, we need to hold back a tad bit more over here. Then we can start putting in our marble flooring. Let's go ahead and... That's not marble. That's not marble at all. That looked like marble, but it fooled me. So we're going to replace this level, and then we will get things actually placed down to fill the gaps. And to be the good little streamer that TikTok wants me to be, I should also say, hey, if you do like what you see, go ahead, give me them likes, give me them shares. I'm bad about asking for those types of things. And you shouldn't have to give me those things, but again, it's just, you know, algorithmically fun and good. Did it again. We need to go to the magnet rise. So yeah, I may seem a little low energy tonight. That's mostly because my voice is a little shot. I do a very good job of taking care of my voice, however. Sometimes you belt out some high notes you haven't done since high school. And, you know, then you realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. But again, we're fine. We're good. As I'm going through this, if you have any ideas you would like to see put down here, anything you would like to see me build, please do not hesitate to let me know. My pee-pee, it's gone. There we go. But yeah, don't hesitate. Let me know what you want to see me build, and I will do my best to make that build. I don't think, made enough marble. We're gonna find out, though. There's like, some of this can be carpet. I made some carpet as well. Just kind of work with things here. No! I need that marble. How dare you? How dare you? I needed that. I need that so much. Alright, so we did. Hooray! We got enough marble for what we were trying to do here. So what we need to now kind of space out. If your Wi-Fi keeps glitching or something, oh no, I might see you pop in and out. That's okay. That's okay, Heather. You do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. We're just happy you're here. Over 600 likes already, too. Fantastic. I love you guys. It's awesome. You're gonna get what's been described today as sexy voice elf. So enjoy that. So I do want to, I think, make here. Let's identify. Do I have? I don't have ladders on me. I don't have the tink gears to make the other stuff that I want. That'll be okay. That'll definitely be okay. We can put down the first of our doors here, though, because that'll be necessary. And then what we can do for this part is we just kind of put ourselves down below a little bit. I'm gonna undo this because it's just easier for me to do it this way. But we got some ordinary soil. We got that right there. We can put ourselves a nice generator down there, and then we throw that guy right there, and we gotta lift ourselves up a little bit. Now this door functions by going into the wall. I always think that is funny, that is how they decided to make those work. So the plan is, you come in, we're gonna have seating area, like, or maybe like seating area, have reception, elevators, our breakfast buffet with a little kitchen behind it. I think that might work out well. We do have to determine what our wall is going to be above this line, but I thought that this just made a cute border for the underneath. So we'll make that decision and kind of move forward. So if we're gonna do, okay, let's get back to this so we can do some replacements. So we go back 5. I also want to get this kind of understood. So we're gonna have this walled off a little bit. So 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna have like door button. So we need to have kind of like that. I think will work well. Then we move back to our twosies. A little bit twosies. Back this way. There we go. That's what we want to see. 1,000 likes now. We are going fast tonight. Very fast tonight. Thank you guys so much. Seating, we have some carts going. We need just walls in here. We need walls. We should have... I'm trying to think... Like, do I do more of this on the inside or not? 'Cause I can go make more of this wall, and that's not a huge deal for me. So what we can do is we can have... You know, here's one part. Because I want to have kind of the double elevator going. And so we'll have a wall heading back here. Or maybe we'll like what we can do is we can have... we'll decide on that in a moment. We'll decide on that. It'll be okay. But we will have like an extra wide like space between some rooms to get things going. This now needs to be like the tallest thing. We're already 17 minutes in and we barely have anything done. That's okay. That's just fine. I'm going to give you this nice little opportunity. Reminder, go ahead if you have a beverage. Make sure you're hydrating yourself. Hydration, incredibly important. And then make sure you're checking your posture and make sure you're just taking care of yourself. Because, of course, you matter so much for all of this. Alright, Think Master, how you doing? You got my gears? How many gears you got for me? I have you making 30. That is 27 Tink gears. You're almost done. Way to go, girl. Alright, so we're going to need a couple of things. We're going to need ladders. We're going to build just like... I need more iron ingots. We're going to put some fire Pokemon on these forges. Because I need these ingots desperately. So I need... Are you sticking around here? I just want to take a quick peek before I start summoning Pokemon. Munchlax is sleeping in the rain. I get it. I understand. I do enjoy that as well. What do you have here? Stick? Stick, storage box, and an antique chair. Understandable. All good. All very good. So I don't see any of my fire Pokemon around, so we're going to go ahead and summon a couple of them. Get them to follow me, and get them to start working on ingots. This is my own fault. I should have thought about the fact that I am very low on ingots. But, you know, we just kind of take what we get. This one for the other guy. And you're going to show up right there. Perfect. I need you both to follow me. Because we have 2 forges here, and I would like you to take care of the both of them. Yes, you 2 can handle that. We'll keep on moving. Keep on grooving. Alright, we need... Again, we're going to go for... Let's go 80. So we do 40 high each. And then we just plan on building our walls as necessary where they need to be. And speaking of walls, let's see what works well with confectionery wall lower. The confectionery wall middle does, I mean, it matches. It's the same color scheme. But I'm feeling like we can probably do something a little bit different. Like, what if we go with something more... We can go something more traditional by having it with, like, a plaster walling. Plaster, I feel, is a very versatile wall for what we do. Oh, we got the guest room wall. Oh, yes. We can have that on the inside. We can use that for decoration inside of what we're working with. We got, of course, the light wooden walls. We got the modern wall. I don't think it's going to work well with what we've got. The rough wall, though. We're going to do just a quick little test of the rough wall. We're going to stack some rough wall on top of the... Thank you so much, Tink Master. You are amazing. Alright, and now I want to just throw down... I already threw it down, didn't I? I did throw it down. Dang it. That's okay. I need to make more of it anyway, so we'll go ahead and make a little bit more of that wall and kind of move forward from there. And again, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I know my voice is a little quiet tonight. That is just so I don't blow out my voice. I overused it maybe a little bit earlier today. Not that it's a huge deal to do so. But again, for those who don't know me, I am Elfington. Call me Elf. I am a storyteller, primarily, and a keeper of names. I think that works well. I think that's a good contrast. I do think that's a good contrast. So let's go ahead and bust this down. Bust that down. And we will go ahead and pull in some of the, we'll make... let's see here, rough wall. There we go, rough wall. I can make 990 of them. Which only uses 198 of my concrete. We're going to need a lot of this. And we're probably going to... We're going to drop some? We're not. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head on over. We're going to build up our 40 on each side for the elevators. I don't have the elevators built just yet. That is, again, okay. We've got our thinking time to get over to our beautiful area over there. We're really building up this industrial part. We really are. But we do a lot of Pokopia. I've been doing very much Pokopia. I will probably keep on doing it as long as you guys are still interested in it. So we can... So what we can do here is we can kind of fill this area out. We do it like this, then we don't... Oops, not like that. Not like that at all. That's wrong. That's bad. We don't want to be bad here. We want to just... There we go. We want right here, because we need enough space for our elevators to be. So what we'll do now is we are going to build up 40 at a time. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. I got a better idea. We'll do this. We'll eat some... I think we can do this with some carrots. Let's eat some carrots. Wow, I didn't even go onto page 4 with that. That means we do not have anywhere near enough ladders. But we're making a big boy building. So, 4, 5, 6, wait. Did I already mess up my count? Here, we'll just go off this one. 1. Nope. Remember, boys and girls, make sure you're hitting this up right. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Halfway there! 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. You ever ask yourself, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. You ever ask yourself if there's a build limit in this game? Because I find myself asking that quite often. Very, very often, I will ask, am I doing this right? There's oh, not that kind of build limit. But yes, I do know there is a height limit. I ran into it when I was testing for my floating island. I'm talking about an asset limit. I am making a hotel, Cree. We're making a very, very tall hotel. Now we come down here, and we transform again into a little guy, then into this little guy, and now it's time to build up. I really should do this probably like this. If there is one, I'll I'll find it. Yeah. I think the rough wall works well with the confectionery wall right there. $990. Is not enough wall. It is not enough wall to get as tall as we're gonna go, but it will give us an idea. Weather is random in this game, Nox. To an extent. There are ways to influence the weather. There are ways, in the very beginning, rain is a bit of a problem. But those are all things that you can kind of work through and be okay with. And yes, I will be putting windows in on this. Just kind of where we're at the moment. Oh, not that. There we go. So we will be getting probably a lot of this back. All right, where are we at? We still have quite a bit, but we're not hitting up 40 blocks yet. Got the game a week ago and had the rain event, but it hasn't rained since. If you keep things humid, it'll rain more, and if you build the rain offering that you would have gotten from you would have found in the initial quest line, you can influence terrain more easily like that. And who knows, you might get visited by someone who might be able to help it rain occasionally as well. I do my best not to give any kind of spoilers here, but if you've gotten the rain event, you should know a little bit of what I'm saying there. You made a little resort and hot tub area. I would love to see it, Cree. I want to see everyone's builds. Because no matter how big or small, some people do bigger than I do, some people do smaller than I do. They are all fantastic builds, and I love seeing them. I love seeing the creativity. I love seeing limitations. My builds are the way they are because I limit myself to doing a big build in a single stream, which is why I'm kind of going fast-ish here. Alright, and we now can do a little bit of math here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 13 blocks up with just under 1,000. So we're going to go on a little bit. It's on your best friend's Cloud Island. Awesome. Again, I would love to see it. Oh, Nox, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're happy to have you here. Yeah, again, if my voice gets a little quiet or you think for some reason I'm falling asleep here because my voice is like this, just keep in mind that my voice is just tired is all. I am not tired. My voice is. Princess Nikki, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the forest. We're glad to have you here. Maybe one day we'll let both of you leave. I am Elfington. You can call me Elf. I'm a storyteller and a keeper of names. I primarily tell stories over on the Japanese, the US version of the Japanese site Irium. So I write new stories and tell them there every was it Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. Central Time. But otherwise, for the other parts of the week, I'm over here. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I do Pokopia builds. And if you have anything that you would like to see me build, please let me know. I would love to help with any kind of builds. Try and realize anything. This hotel build tonight is a viewer suggestion. So if you like what you're seeing here and you want to see something else, you want to see if you can challenge me to something crazy, please let me know. And if it is something that I've already built, I can also let you know that. So you can choose something else. Also, don't feel like you need to limit yourself to one build idea. I can always add multiple, and I have added multiple from our viewers before. As I said, we're just having a lot of fun here. Pokopia has been a wonderful experience. Let's go ahead and eat some carrots, though, real quick. I have so many of this block. I might run out of concrete because of this block. But you know what? That's great. I have so much limestone that's just begging to be made into more. Anyway. But yeah, my voice is a little tired because I was live for a couple hours earlier over on Irium, and we did some karaoke. And I am not used to doing the karaoke anymore. We're changing it up. We're going a different direction. We're good. You want to see a big red barn, Chris? We can do a big red barn. You're talking about a boy who grew up near a farm. I know a thing or two about big red barns. That sounded a little more suggestive than intended, but that's fine. Let me pull up my wheel here, and we will get that added in. Literally the only thing I use Edge for, because for whatever reason, it doesn't want to work on anything except for Edge. And I hate it. I'm going to just program my own. All the cow, spawns can live there? Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I also did the Bulbasaur jump rope contest earlier, just so I could see how it was. I got to 69, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go further than that, so I did stop. Anyway, Big Red Barn is now on the wheel. Exactly. I got to 69. I actually failed at 69 organically. And of course, I had to immediately show my wife. At which point my daughter then said, being the little 6-year-old she is, she asked her mother, "Can you get to 6-7?" And we both kind of shuddered a little bit. But that's the youth culture these days. I guess. It's fine. It was cute. It was cute. So we're going to build this up all the way to the tippy top up there. And then we will work one floor at a time until we're able to get this done. Right now we're just kind of making a big, almost missile silo. Which is kind of weird. Yeah, we got a little ways to go. I'm the one who decided 40 up. I decided. It's my fault. But I feel like the construction of the floors, once we get the lobby done, the actual floors where the rooms go, those should go very quick because, as with all hotels, they should be pretty damn similar. I'm gonna run out of these, aren't I? I think antique will work well for the lobby. Get that nice through there. Oh, we have so many more of these. We're gonna We're gonna make it. I believe. I believe we can do it. Yeah, but I learned today. I haven't sung in sung in a while, so that's why I'm a little tired. But my voice is not as rusty as I thought it was, which is very nice. Very happy with that. So I did some simple things that I am used to singing along, like in the car. So like I did Rainbow Connection. I did a couple of musical numbers that I used to do, like I did Music of the Night. That's one I had prepared for the longest time. And has been popping up on the TikTok since they've got the show going on in Australia. I want to say they got that going. But like I can get them high notes. I'm not. A little background on my choral history. I've been singing since I was an itty bitty elf, and I've been in choirs and such. I was the first person in middle school to have their voice drop. We were singing. I can't remember. I think it was Battle Hymn of the Republic. Was the song that we were singing in our middle school choir. And one day during practice, the teacher just kind of stopped and was like, "Okay, you sing this. Okay, not you. You sing this. Okay, not you. You sing it. Oh, so your voice is dropped." And I had no idea. Which, a little weird. I probably should have figured that out, but who knew? So I was singing below, like the octave below everyone else in middle school. Eventually, other boys joined me down there, but that was just kind of an interesting thing. We got through there. We're gonna have so many rooms in this hotel. It's gonna be so many rooms. We're gonna go so fucking late. It's gonna be a mess. But that's okay. That's what we want to do. We want to challenge ourselves. We don't want our builds to just be all, ooh, maybe we're gonna be doing a little bit of this and then come back to it another. No, we finish everything in one day. We finish it. It may not be fully done, but we complete our builds. It's time for me to transform to Dark Elf. Yes, God King, you are correct! Oh, that actually kind of hurt the voice a little bit. So, hey, time to switch it up. Well, we're up. Oh, okay, we're not too bad. We're not too bad. So this is 9, 10, 11, yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would actually be perfect. So I just want to make sure. So 1, 2, 3. Here, we're gonna do it this way. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So 64 times 9. That's the wrong one. 64 times 9. 576. So let's go ahead and do 650. And then we'll kind of be done with that. And, oh, no PP. Elf have no PP. Would elf have bread? Elf give him PP. There we go. Alright. You're doing good. Again, guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight. I do appreciate you, of course. And again, for anyone new, I am Elfington. You may call me Elf. I'm a storyteller and keeper of names, and I tell stories based on those names that I have traded. Very fun. Alright, so let's make our... First off, how much concrete do I have enough to make the 650? Oh my goodness. This used up my stock of concrete. Empress, I do try and keep myself clean. I will do my best. Sometimes I will let something slip. And if I do, I apologize. I didn't used to be a clean streamer, but yeah. Made a tree house, but never thought to make a house in the shape of a tree. Here, we're going by it real quick, Nox, so I can just kind of show you the inside. Since we're right here, after all. We're gonna come on up in here. This is where Heracross and Rowlet live together. There's just a cute little tree. We got a nice little rug, some nice place for them to sit if they so desired. A bed that can fit one of them. Then they have the one thing, you have to have a door to make it, so I gave them a balcony. Yeah. It's so hard to find people who don't curse. And it's not like I'm against cursing on stream or anything. It's just that as someone who writes stories, unless it is central to that story, the language doesn't need to be used. Now, of course, I'm not trying to knock anyone who tries their stories, who tells their stories in the way they want to tell them. Like, I understand, and that is absolutely okay. You can tell the stories you want in the way that you want. I don't want to take that away from anyone. And a lot of times it can add to a story. But I typically don't do them because I do a lot of fantasy-based stories. I might slip one in, like, here and there, just as a, haha, this is how the character learned to speak themselves. Josh McAllister, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're happy you're here. Maybe one day I'll let you leave. Okay. Now I gotta think, I should have enough. Never mind. I mistook what I was doing. Oh no, do I have enough? I should have enough. I should have enough. And what I can do is I can border the top with a different one, and we can have a stone-based flooring on the very tippy top for... Or, actually, we can do simple flooring there. We can do simple flooring. Simple flooring makes wonderful ceilings and rooftops and floors. Simple flooring is so versatile. It is so versatile. So I'm going to do what I can to not continue using concrete for the rest of this build. I can't say I'm going to definitely avoid it, but look at that. Look at what we have going on here. So we need to figure out what interior walls are going to be, and I think it's going to be cloth walls. I think that those will work out maybe the best for the internal wall. We are higher up than the floating island. So let's see here. We're going to be pretty close, I think. Like, we can still go up quite a ways, but, like, we're going to hit our ceiling before too long. Is it higher than I remembered being? I didn't think I went down that far with my... Oh, you know what I did? Yeah. Oh, it looks like a heart. Oh, nope, I did hit the roof. We're at our roof here. Okay, it's not higher than I thought it was. It's kind of right where I thought it was. So we're going to make a couple thousand cloth wall. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and fall to our doom. Squish. We can... Again, I just want to kind of square out our dining hall area over here. Oh, that actually works out a little better for me. We square this out here, we can save some of this block. And again, big thing we can do here is we can throw in you and you. And then as we go up, we can just keep this entire section hollow. And should be good for all that. So now, who's ready for more? Well, no, I don't care about math on this one. We're gonna get what we get and be done with it. Run past all these. We've been going for a little while here, so I'm going to remind everyone, hey, if you have a beverage, go ahead, pick it up. And take yourself a drink. Make sure you're keeping yourself hydrated. So we want you to take care of yourself. Also check your posture. If you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not taking care of your needs, then, you know, you're not being a good little elfling. And we want you to be a good little elfling. Also, yesterday I spent far too much time with the playground build. Just getting these to pop out as the leaf variant. I hate that I found that out. I need to get more of it. Certified 85. Hello, welcome. How are you doing this evening? We are working on a hotel build. We're going to not the red rock. I can do the white rock, but we're going to worry about the roofing a little bit later. We need to now work on the actual walls, and we want to go ahead and do cloth wall for a majority of it. And we will do this kind of the same way that we do... I do not have enough twine! Oh, no. So we have to substitute. I don't know who's going to live there yet. We might, what we might end up doing is just making some of the home-based habitats in some of the rooms. And just whoever moves in, moves in. I'm more concerned about the build itself. Especially since we don't have a lot of time to do the build tonight. We need to get this build done in the next 2 hours and 10 minutes. I don't have enough seashells to do that kind of wall. I'm not going to do lumber. Lumber doesn't look right for this. Concrete, definitely not. We don't have enough concrete for either of those. We can maybe look at one of the textured walls. Oh, here's something fun. We can use one of each of these for, like, a theme on a floor. That might work out well. You have all your twine litterers in one house with a gatherer. That is smart, Chris. The apartment complexes we made bird Pokemon be on the roofs. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do for the purpose of our base floor, let's go ahead and just make ourselves 510 of the cloth wall. We'll go ahead and make as much height as we can, and that will be the height of our lobby. We're not going to have a whole lot that we'll need to be for that. I should also gather some of these real quick. Yeah, there we go. I need to get my I guess my twine gatherers are very close to one another. I just need to put a gatherer over there. But it is also over on Bleak Beach, so not the best. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Look at that monster up there. Look at it. Really look at it. We'll put windows in, I promise. And this has been bugging me, so we're going to go ahead and just uncover this guy real quick. What are you? What are you? Ah, you're a large relic. You're a large, lost relic. Of course you are. You know what? We got some of this here. Let's fill in this hole. Someone could fall in there and hurt themselves. Screw anyone who's going after that one. So what we're gonna do... not that way. We don't want it that way. We wanna magnetize it. We wanna magnetize. So the idea here is we should, all the way up to the top, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Because regardless, I want this to be all the way up. So no matter where you're going in the elevator, you're seeing just up here. There we go. So we got that. It doesn't need to be in front, though it should be in front for at least part of it. So we're going to fill in these parts down here and just kind of go as high as we can. Maybe not as high as we can. I just realized how incredibly high that would in fact be. Also, the doorways are usually too high. Yes, too high. So we can kind of get that going like so. I think I can make the elevators. And this is going to hide the elevators as well, because I think they're ugly and I don't want to look at them. And how much more of this do I have? I got a little bit more. Definitely not enough to go... Well, we'll go as high as we can with it, and we'll make themed floors with what we got left over. And of course, we will make cutouts in this for our friendly guy right here. When we have a new floor, we'll make a cutout for it. We'll also do our... So we are nearly there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some farming this week a little bit. Maybe I can spend a little time instead of writing this week doing that. That is not enough to continue up. So we're gonna go ahead and call this as tall up as we're gonna go with the cloth wall. And I tell you what, I do need to take just a quick little bio break, so please hang with me, and we will be right back. You'll probably see absolutely nothing change until I sit down. back. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Thank you, Kree. That really helps a lot. Sharing the live helps get me out to more people. And we can share our awesome new builds that we're doing. So we have to make a decision here. First things first, we should do our decorations down here. Let's probably have enough of this that we can marble our ceiling as well. Why don't we marble our ceiling and pick an arbitrary height? We will install elevators as the last bit. And we'll get these kind of going here too. I don't have enough marble. You don't have enough marble. What are you talking about? I understand that. I understand. I probably don't have enough marble to make that work. That is okay. I am thinking... we can get more marble's not a huge issue. We're also going to go through so much bread tonight. Going to go through so much bread. We can also still have a lot of carpet. The carpet's going to be used a lot in the upper floors, so I don't mind that. We don't have enough of the... We don't have enough of that. Oh yeah, the jump rope trophy. This is what you get for doing Bulbasaur's jump rope competition. Just kind of show you what it looks like. You cannot 3D print this either. So, if you're gonna do it, I would get on, talk to Bulbasaur, start doing some stuff. More bread, please. More bread. Trying to think on what else we can do. We should be fine on most of this, though. Over 5,000. We're getting close to the 6,000 like mark already. You guys rock. I appreciate you again so much. Okay, so next we need... Yes, Tinkmaster. Oh, what you giving me? Carrots. I'll take carrots. Haley, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're so happy you're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. We need... Wait, I should check and see what I have first. We're gonna need some of these, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take a whole bunch of them. We want... Do we have antique? No, we do not have antique in here. We have antique in here. We might have antique in here. We got one antique chair. And an antique sofa and an antique pattern sofa. We're gonna just keep it at the base antique. We're just gonna build a few more of those. And the antique stuff, I actually need to buy. Never mind. Hold, please. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm like, I don't have a reason to buy any of this yet. No, I have exactly a reason to buy this. Right now, I have a reason. But I thought, I've got the luxury stuff. Why would I ever need the antique stuff, right? Right? Okay, so we need... Okay, we're just gonna buy everything antique. Antique chest, or antique closet. The antique table. I usually don't do this, but I absolutely love seeing kiwi with three question marks at the end of it. I don't like to call people out as they join, but that made me laugh. Alright, antique sofa. I said we're just buying the whole set of it just so we make sure that we do in fact have it. Antique probably won't go in too many of the things. We'll probably just throw antique up into... Oh, I didn't get that either. Just some things I want to do. The antique set looks so good, Kree. It looks so, so good. Antique chandelier, because why not? We can hang that a little lower from the ceiling. No, we won't do that one. We won't do that one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't need the gaming stuff because I read... Oh, antique dresser. There it is. That was the last one I was actually looking for and just happened to pass right by it. If you dye it pink, it looks really good next to the cute set. That's good to know. We may look at something like that. We'll go plain here. Again, everything is going to kind of be cookie cutter for the most part. So now we can go ahead and build a little bit of this. Should be good. Alright, we need to get our hands on... What's the furniture side? So a couple of antique chests I think will go quite nicely. We need to really get our... We really need to get our twine production back up. Antique tables, we can go ahead and do some of those. We'll do one antique closet. Then we need to get our antique chairs. We'll do, what, 5 of those? It'll put us up to 6. And we can do 2 more of the sofas, I think. That'll put us in a good place for those. We're also then going to want to have a couple of cash registers. Let's go ahead. We can... You know what? Let's build some of these. I can only build 3 of these because of the concrete. We need to make a quick trip. We need to make a quick trip up to the Sparkling Skylands. We're not going to go over anything. I haven't done any work to make this place look beautiful yet. So what you see is just kind of what I've done to get everything up to level 10. What I'm doing is I'm working on areas one at a time off stream, just for my own sake. I tend not to spend time on these areas because I want them... I primarily play the game on stream. That is, like, most of the time if I'm playing, it will be on stream now. Like, you'll see this house, it's not decorated. It sucks. But I spend all of my time over there simply so I can avoid spoilers for people. Like that. Like that guy who just said, hey, guess who wants to be a big old spoiler over here? Guess who wants to be big Mr. Spoilerhead? We got some gatherers over here. Got more iron ingots over here. Throw some beach sand in, make some glass. Oh, I didn't grab these. There we go. And then we're going to take another quick trip over to Bleak Beach where I've got my twine set up. Again, I don't have a lot for twine there, and I haven't... it's where I've done the most work, but I still haven't done a lot of work. I'm trying to get the iron plating that's used in the ships, because I really want to restore the SS Anne. And we will. We're going to restore the SS Anne, but it's going to take a little bit of time, and that's fine. It is perfectly fine. Alright, wow. So many things today. Anywho, give me your twine. Oh, and I should say, we'll do this on the way back, but go ahead, when we go into transition scenes, this is just me forgetting more than anything else. I forgot about this. Forgot to do this. But when we go in between transitions, that is when we do our hydration checks. So make sure you got yourself a beverage on hand that hopefully... Oh! I just had to say, what the heck happened right there? And there's water right next to it, so it just automatically took care of itself. That's so cool. I'm just going to do a quick sparkling check, because those are boosted today for me. And then we'll head back and keep working on the hotel. We got our hands on about 100 more, a little less than 100 more concrete. I need to get someone working on concrete. Wallpaper. Do one more quick check here. And then we should be good to head on back. I would have done this in the Skylands too, but the water sources are so far apart that it's just a pain in the butt. Big old pain in the booty. In the behind, if you will. Here we got 2 of those. So we're gonna head back to Pallet Town. As I said, go ahead and grab yourself a beverage, take a drink. Keep yourself hydrated, check on your posture, make sure you're taking care of yourself as well, because of course you are the most important part of what we've got going on here. Wouldn't have any of this without you guys around, so I do desperately appreciate you guys. You really do rock. Over 8,000 likes now. 8.3 according to my phone. Holy cow. Good job, guys. Gonna bypass the mansion and I think we've got the basics of what we need. We're gonna try not to spend an awfully long amount of time getting this portion done, simply so that we can get our... Oh, I was gonna make some... when we head back, we'll be fine. When we head back, we'll get it. We're going to go ahead, though, set down our seating areas. So what we'll do here, because you always see, like, a couple... You get into a nice hotel, you'll see a couple of sofas like that, and maybe they'll have a chair over here, and they'll be sitting at a table. And we can put a couple of these antique chests in the back. Again, just to add to that little ambiance that you have, we can go ahead and put our dresser over here, and we can have another sofa and table, and a couple of chairs. And some chairs like this, and another table. And we can do some decorations, we can get some rugs for that later, but that... I don't want to spend a terribly long amount of time on this. So here we're going to go ahead and just go like so. And we can put our... We got a visitor up there. Did I have on me already? No, it just got put over there. That's fine. Oh my goodness, you won't let me put it up there because it's seen as part of the... Of course it won't, so we can do that. We can do that, though. Okay, then we should be able to... Then a little marble. And there we go. So this is the basics here. Inside of here, we need to set up just kind of a little bit of a basic kitchen area. Okay, we'll need to work on some of that too. Love to watch the decorating. Well, thank you. It's so random. And I feel like that is how it should be. Oh, our bouncer's doing his job out front. Good for him. You know, I have to check up here, because I heard the bird go. I heard the bird go. Did the bird drop it in here? No. Bird did not drop it in here. Did the bird drop it at all? Is question number 2. Yes, bird did drop it. It was hiding. I don't need these. I don't need these at all. You can see I've got power hidden up on top of the bar here. I usually don't show this part. Ooh, you just kind of banked it right in there. Good job, Luya. Good job. I put a spacesuit on top of that one, because why not? So we now need some... I'm going to use plain tables as, like, buffet tables. My guy, you visited me earlier today. If you need rain, this guy can come and help you out with rain. I'm gonna talk to him just so I can talk to him, say hi, how you doing? Yeah, you sure did. Yep, getting the rain on. Thanks, thanks. That's so great for my giant construction project. You're doing yourself you're doing great. Alright, head back here. So we need more marble. We need to build some... So I think if we go with 40 up... Well, we'll count it out a little bit. Let's make 6... I think it's going to be, like, 5, truthfully. Like, I think we're just going to need 5 of these per side. But I'm going to... Let's just build the 5. Let's build the 5, because I just talked myself into building only 5 for some reason. We need to build things for the buffet area. So we can do kitchen table, plain table. I think plain table uses the twine. That uses poke metal, and we've got quite a bit of poke metal. So let's go ahead and just build 20 of these bad boys. And then we can build these just decoration ones, so we can build ourselves some of these, just kind of put out places. As we get through. As you can see, I do not have any specific, like, plan when it comes to, well, I'm going to need this many for this, or this many for this. No, we just have what we have. I want to have... I realize that that's not going to work out for us, and that's okay. We'll put out a couple of berry baskets. Those are always going to be useful. I'm not going to put any actual kitchen things, I think, in there. We're just gonna fill it up with large tables and chairs. And I think the chic table is kind of where it's at. So let's... 7 tables? That's probably too many tables, but, you know, hey, that's fine. Chic table with... chic chair doesn't quite work with it. I honestly think plain chair would be good. I think plain chair is where it's at. Plain chair is where it's at. So let's make 30 of those. Is that too many? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Oh, one other thing. We got a bunch of squishy clay. Let's make some plates too, because why not? Last thing. Promise, last thing. Marble. That's the wrong thing. I'm like, why am I not finding the building blocks? And it's because I wasn't in that menu at all. Alright, we need a little more marble. Let's go 300 marble. Should be plenty. Sometimes I math it out. Most of the times I just guesstimate. But again, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're over 10,000 likes. We're 142 viewers. 5 follows tonight over on TikTok. Yeah, really, really appreciate y'all. My goal is I'd love to get to 1,000 followers. by, let's see here, it would be by the end of June is what I think I projected it out at. So if I can get up to 1,000 followers by the end of June, I would love that. Again, no pressure with that, though. We just do what we do around here, and we have fun doing it. Alright, into the building. And let's... That's gonna bug me a little bit, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Or are we? How many of these do I got? How many of these do I got? I think I have enough. So we're gonna make this just a little bit smaller. Again, because this room doesn't need to be quite as big. We can even do that. Well, we can actually use all of them up this way. Nice. But what we can do is we can put a special wall inside of here and go up, say... I don't know. Because again, kind of banquet hall. We still want a bit of a taller roof going on here. But we can do it this way. Sorry, that was just gonna bug me, so I just wanted to make sure I got something like this. So we'll be able to get something going on there. That'll work out just fine. We can put power up there as well. We can put quite a bit of power up there, is the thought process here. That way we can throw up some various lights, if I had any in my inventory that were worth a dang. That's fine. We don't need that right now. We're just going to go ahead and put out... keep two that way. And I think we just have it like that, and this way we can throw in our berry baskets like so. Maybe we just throw that one in over there. We can maybe work at some busing or something along those lines. Yeah, too many tables. That's okay. Just 4, so yeah, just a couple too many. Chairs might be about right, though. We're talking 8 per 4, so we're going to be short a couple of chairs, which will, if we were to go all the way around like that. We're going to go ahead and keep that a little bit off to the side, though. I'm going to be crowded. We're going to be real crowded. And what we can do is we can have just like a few chairs over here. You know, in case someone needs to pull up a chair, we got some extras in the room. Having some of these out. I think will work well. We can also have a couple of cakes. Oh. Unintended habitat. And then we can throw down the 3 of these. And of course, just throw down. Oh, I didn't put I didn't put chairs at this one. That's fine. We'll get these placed down real quick, and then we'll go grab some. We'll put some chairs there. Oh, Candy! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're so happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome. I am Elfington. You may call me Elf. I am a storyteller and a keeper of names, and the names that I keep, I tell stories about. Welcome, welcome. This is a lot of chairs. I might redo this a little bit later, but hey, it's too late. We're here. We're doing it. We can go grab one more chair and make it a little bit better here. I can't wait to see what the entire... It's the chair room. Exactly. Exactly. It's the chair room. It's the room for the chairs. It's the room that chairs built. Sort. There it is. Not that one. This one. Thank you. So we got a couple of seats here for our reception, and I feel like that puts us in a good position here. So now we need to get our ceiling taken care of, which will be these guys here. Cree, you understand what we're going for. A room that the chairs built. A room for the chairs, by the chairs. That is a dangerous place to put those. Oh, just like that. How dare you do that to me? How dare you do that to me? How dare you? I'm gonna have to use precious food. Precious PP to pick up block. Our precious, precious PP. Gone. Just like that. We're gonna cut us down to just one block for this. Just so we don't run into that issue again. Now we can expand out. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to throw, kind of like we did at the Rust Syndicate building, we're going to throw a few of these down. We're going to throw a few of these down. Just so that we have the power where we're looking for it. And then we're going to fall down the elevator shaft, because we can. Whee! Not like that, actually. I just realized I need to get to the other side and do the same thing above here, because I need to get lights into this area over here. But I don't need a lot, so we're just going to throw you, and then throw you, and then that's all we need over here. I also want to... So we're going to be looking... 1, 2, 3. So we are going to be... This is middle, this is floor, this is where we're going to be. So 1, 2... 1, 2. Perfect. So we're going to have flooring above this. Nope, not undoing. And then I think maybe go 4 high? Let's count this out, though. So for where we are here, starting floor. Starting at floor. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So we have 32. If we want to divide that up a little bit, we are going to need a lot more floors. 32... So, if we do it this way, so we have power in between each floor. So that would be, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can do 4 floors if we do it that way. So if we do 8 per. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be from this part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which kind of puts us perfectly as floor and then going again. Because we don't have to have everything perfectly done. Like the only perfect part of this we have to have is that all the way up. So if we do it by 8s, then we'll be fine. What is in the way? Oh no, did I do it wrong? Oh, I didn't go out far enough? Oh no. Oh, that's a disaster. That's a disaster. Let's do this real quick just to make sure that is what in fact happened. Yep, I should have... so, balls. It's fine, we'll be fine. So that puts us right there. Honestly, I don't need this part. I can get away without this part here, and we'll be fine. Yeah, it would be nice if we could. I also understand kind of like, why not? We're going to leave one shaft open here, just so I can kind of get up and down just fine without it. But if I think about it this way, it's not that bad. We just have the face of it kind of sticking out. Yes, I need more PP, thank you. Thank you for reminding me my PP not enough. My PP not high. Oh, this is one of those classic blunders. It's fine. We're fine here. There's no problems. So we'll have that. And then just so I have a good indication of what we're going to be working with here. Carpet, carpet. And then we can kind of tear this down a little bit, I think. Maybe, maybe not. On the plus side, though, if we're doing floor right here, which we are doing floor right there, so then we can go ahead and throw elevator here. Oh my goodness, I don't have to actually do it this way. I can just put it out like this. Okay, cool. So if we were to go... We're just doing this as a... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That puts us, I think, in a pretty good spot. And again, the important part is we have it spaced out, so we have, essentially, it's a 5-floor hotel. And that, I feel that will work just great. Just have kind of maybe like a landing. Way too complicated for your brain. Hey. Same. Same, same, same. Okay, we're gonna need to have you here. Maybe 3, right? 2 or 3. I think we can do 3 rooms. And we kind of go like this. And then we just throw in that on the edge. Honestly, simple floor would probably work just fine. We're going to use, because I got a bunch of this extra Livy, and no one's going to see it. We can put that down, and then we can do... I think I'll get the red carpet for these ones. But this at least gets us kind of in where we want to be. So we'll get a room here. This will be a nice big room. So it'll be like we have a suite, and then 2 smaller rooms. And I think that will work well. Kind of do the same here. And then we don't have to worry about too much on the decoration front. Because what we can do here is if we just go up to, say, ceiling and then space. So we have ceiling and then we have 2 space. We'll just do this real quick just so we have what we're looking for. Also so that I can reclaim some of this beautiful, beautiful cloth wall. But we're getting it, and I think we're in a place where we can get this done within the next, however long this is going to take me. We want the cloth wall on the side over here to go up all the way. But like this doesn't need to be here. Let's we can do this part. And again, we're just reclaiming some of our lost beautiful wall here. I'll do the same thing a little bit lower because there's going to be a lot of dead space between some of these floors that I don't need to worry about. So like right here-ish. Oh, actually, I do need to worry about that. Shit. Never mind. Never mind. I was wrong. Because we've got the space here, so we're going to have... I mean, technically, I could take out this little round here. So let's go ahead and do that, just, again, for... our, just simplicity's sake. So we'll build our floors, then we'll build our rooms, and then we will build our rest of it. So yeah, we need to go up this high with the cloth wall like that. And then we can cloth wall. We got more cloth wall now. Let's count up what we've got here, though. So that is just going to be... If we count what's going to be underneath, that's 1, 2... Here, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1... That's 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. That leaves us with, then, a 2 space and another 6. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. Is that right? I feel like that was wrong. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that's 6. I might have my spacing off a little bit then, but big whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This part should just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we then cut you off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we can do here is we went a little bit high. It's fine. We're doing good. We don't need a whole lot for this part. We're just using that as an underneath because it will be seen, but it is not going to be carpet. Yes, I know I could put it out to 4, but I'm not gonna. And then for the sake of it, right there. Okay. So that gets us our 4 here. We need ceiling to take up this spot, and then floor will take up this spot. Okay, no, I did do it right. I did it right. I just didn't think quite completely through it. So we're good. So that should be a 3 space between all of these, and it is. And then how much... We're going to ask the age-old question, how much... Is that doggy in the window? No. Okay, now we'll go ahead and get this going. So this floor will be like so. I figure we put the blank in the same place for both of these. Oh no. No, you didn't. No, you didn't? I'm confused. That's fine. Do I have any more that I can pillage from somewhere? Any more cloth wall that is worth being pillaged? Oh shit, I took too much from over there. We need to make more cloth wall. Well. Oh, yeah. More bread! And again, guys, thanks so much for sticking with me, for hanging around. I'm having a lot of fun tonight, and I hope you're having fun too. We're not going to see any of that. We might as well have it filled out like so. Then we can take our 14 here and fill in this little gap. Perfect. Oh, we can also do it right here, too. Because again, it's not going to be seen. So any of the parts that are going to be here, I can just replace with the levee. Man, you're making appearances tonight, little guy. Make sure we're good here. Oh, too far, too far. We got this, though. We got this. So get this. We will build out what we need over here. This is also my fault. I should have gone ahead and put... So we'll have just one more of these when we're done. We got 3 across, so we just have to make sure that we are 3 across over here. And we go! And if anyone has any questions as to what I'm doing or why I am doing it, I am always happy to talk about my process and how just absolutely crazy it is, because it does not always make sense. I can't believe I'm doing it like this. But it's gonna work. It's going to work. Why? I get it. I get it. And we should have, I think, just enough to finish this up. Which is bonkers. 1, 2, 3, and spaced. Yeah, so that is effectively the floors. We can now throw in over like so, and get our carpeted areas done. Our blue carpeted areas, I should say, done. We should have enough of the blue carpet to get this accomplished. And then we have just a little bit of that down at the end. I'm effectively just making this this build with hopes and dreams. Right, I already did the... I did up. I need to go down. I need to go down. Then this should be the last of the big floor we do. Or the blue floor. Blue floor will be done. Okay. So now we can take the elevator all the way up. We may not be fully where things should be, but we can take it all the way up. Big improvement. Let's go ahead and get out of this. So then we're gonna need 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 by 9 and 5 by 9. And I'm actually thinking we do a double thick wall. We do a double thick wall into the suite. That might be where we need to be. So we instead throw our door here. And then that way we can, again, for simplicity's sake, just build up, man, I only have four Livy left, which is okay. We're okay. We would just need 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 4. Okay. So if we make 50 of them, we'll be good there. Not down there. We want to come up here. So we're gonna make a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna go up to the top floor just to see what we see. And yep, exactly what I expected us to see. Just cloth wall. That's exactly what I wanted. Up to the tippy top, we need 5 elevators per. We need a nice... we should probably end up doing just kind of a classy-ish wall. We also probably need more cloth wall, now that I'm thinking about it. Dang it. That's okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be fine. I'm not going to worry about it too much. We're a little bit faster like this. We're at 17,000 likes, guys. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. 17,000 likes, 6 follows. It does mean a lot. We're gonna need to eat some more here in a moment. But let's look and see what will work well for interior walls. We're gonna have to make some more cloth wall. That's unfortunately just what we're at. So we're gonna make 50 more. Takes us down another 10 twine, but I think will cover us. I hope will cover us because we had some in our inventory already. We need more of the levy. Just there, and it only takes stone, thank goodness. So we'll make 60 of those because that should be enough to border out what we're gonna need. We want the... Oh my goodness. That takes twine. Why does it all take twine? It all takes twine. It's all twine down here. I may take us on a short detour and head to a Pikachu Island so that we can just gather as much twine on the beach as we can. This is 1,000,000% my own fault for how we're doing things. I should have thought ahead, but if I thought ahead, it wouldn't be as entertaining, right? So, but we can determine our walls. And I feel like our walls can be something a little bit different. You know, let's say, no, we already used the rough wall. We should use something different. We can do, as much as I hate myself for saying this, we could just make as much plaster wall as we can with all of our seashells just to fill that up. Like, that is a possibility for something we could do. And I'm thinking that might be what we go ahead and do here. Because I can just go get more seashells. Yeah, let's take this opportunity. We're gonna go... we gotta go to Bleak Beach, because that's where I have... Wait, do I have a Pikachu doll? Do I have a Pikachu doll just sitting up here? I don't think so. Like, that doesn't sound like me at the moment, but yeah. I pretty much take my dolls and use them immediately. Yeah, I only have a substitute on me. So we need to go to Bleak Beach where I have a setup to go to each island. Where I should have one here, but I was too worried about aesthetics. I was worried about aesthetics, and so everything I built didn't work the way that I wanted it to. Kampai. But as we're going through our beautiful transition scene here, go ahead and take a drink of a beverage, hydrate yourself, check your posture, and just make sure you're taking care of yourself. Because again, you're what matters. 17,000 likes. That is so many. That is so many likes. I like that you like it that much. I think I could get that. I don't care. I don't care. We're just coming over here so we can talk to a Pikachu. Hey, Pikachu. I need to finish these houses over here. I want to go to a Dream Island. We're going to make sure it shows Twine. Yes, perfect. That's fine. Let's go. It's exactly what we wanted. Oh, yes, thank you. We're 18,000 likes now. Did I miss that? I was looking at the wrong one. 18.1 thousand. Neat. Lift me up. Lift me up, Drifloon. Yay, swing me around. Yay. It's too cute. It is too cute. But we're going to go ahead and do our gathering around here real quick. Hopefully we can get ourselves a nice amount of twine here from these. As well as the other materials we get, like the seashells. Because we use so much in our plaster wall. I could also get logs and stuff, but I'm not worried about that right now. What is it? Next week we get the... Is it next week or the week after we get the Sableye event? And you can never have too much sea glass fragments. Just never. And I'm going to use some of those and the seashells for lighting inside of the hotel. My wife's... I'm going to show this build to my wife before we go to bed, and she's going to think that I am crazy. Her hotel is much more dynamic and fun, but mine is just going to be off the walls, too big for the amount of time I gave myself. Yeah, we got some there. A little seaweed too. Seaweed's good for the cooking. For the cooking. I could also get iron here, but I got so much iron. I got so much iron. This is how I normally farm, and I'm probably going to take a few days going to Pikachu Islands, just so we can get as much twine as humanly possible. We used up so much of it. We used up so much of my precious, precious twine. Which is good. The materials are there to be used. Are you guys working on any kind of builds right now, or are you just kind of... I know Heather's going insane building, or removing ash. And I'm not talking Satoshi. Box sofa, nice, nice, nice. I was thinking that was too far away, and I was correct. I don't need the numbable garbage. Thanks to you guys, I will always be calling it that as well. Don't know what you're gonna build next? You did apartments, a museum, and a resort, and a hot spring? Let's see here. Good question. What else could you build that would be very nice? I don't need the seashore grass. I don't care about filling my divots here, but I'm just doing it there because it's easier than anything else. Any other options? I can maybe give you a little bit of inspiration. Your bestie and you did the evolutions, some firemons, and a treehouse. Hell yeah. I mean, you can always think of, like, maybe around your treehouse, you do, like, some farmland or something. Just kind of make it fit the same vibe. Do I plunder this for a room, right? Because it's gonna be like just a bunch of plain stuff in a room. I think that if we plunder this, that will work quite well. Give us at least an idea of what we're going to be doing there. Small lost relic. Ah! Alright, I think that will do us for this part. And I think the rooms themselves will be small enough that they will count as a home. Or at least I hope they will. Yes, we'll head on back. Yeah, the only one I'm worried about is the suite that's going to be on each floor. But, I mean, even for that, big whoop. Ugh. Pardon me for just a moment, I need to blow my nose. The Firemon house you did was largish. Yeah. We can go grab whatever. I don't think they had enough time to really put out too much more twine, but hey, more twine is more twine. Even if it's only 2. Alright, head back to our Pallet Town area. And we'll keep on moving. We're gonna get this hotel completed. And once we get the floors and the ceilings done, things are gonna go by so quickly. So that's the big part. Once we get those big pieces completed, everything's just gonna go. PP gone! PP gone! More bread! PP return! My favorite thing to do is jump into the water, not realizing that I'm out of PP, because I'm on something that has a yellow bar. That's always pleasant. 19,000 likes. Can we push it past 20? We got the time. We're going to be at this for a little bit longer. Right. We need blocks. We need so many blocks. I want to count out those, because I'm going to have we're going to have the suites be in the stylish Pokeball print. But for the rest of it, we can just do... I'm blind, I'm blind, I'm blind. The red carpet. The extravagant carpeting. So, real quick math. Hold please while math. Hold please while math. So we are... So we need 350. That is most of the twine we got. Damn it. Never mind. We're going with... Actually, we'll still math it out. We'll still math things out. We can do the crisscross wooden flooring and just have accents with the carpet. So that's a possibility. Well, let's go get these put down. We'll math out the rest of the space. We have a whole bunch of wall to throw up as well as ooh, actually no. I do want to get the ceiling so we can just kind of go, because going is where we want to be. Sorry, this is Elf has been awake for 18 hours at this point, and he wants to get his brain working in a nice way. Simple flooring, simple flooring, simple flooring, simple flooring. Only costs stone, and I can do like 2 full stacks of this, and we'll probably be okay. You know, let's just do 500 more of it. That was too much. That's okay. We've got probably some stuff that we can throw in here. Yeah, we got a leaf. We'll sort it out. Leaf. The twine that we did pick up. No fluff there, that's fine. We got a bit of this, none of that. Got the sea glass, we got that stuff, we got the nommable garbage. And down here we've got all of our metals and producibles, so... Perfect! Then we can pick that up, and we're good. We dropped 5 simple flooring. Ah, damn it. Okay. So some fun things you could potentially build. Do you have any themes for your island, Kree? Or is it just kind of whatever? Like, you could probably find something fun with a good theme. Just a hodgepodge, that's fine. That's fine. Mine is the same. Hodgepodge is, it explains things beautifully. Alright, we're gonna need you, so let's just go ahead and get you going. As I said, we'll go ahead and fill in... Perfect, and then we can... We'll just kind of boop these in place. Because we'll need to, and I realize that is absolutely going to eat up our allotment. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Hang on. This at least is easily taken care of. That's fine. I don't mind if I crush some of that. Nope. Wrong thing. Wrong thing again! Might do a house for the mons that both like lots of fire and lots of water. You could maybe... So, just a suggestion. You do not have to take this by any means. What if you were to do, say, like a... hang on. Make sure I get the... Oh, we're gonna be able to tear some shit down. No, we're not. We're not gonna be able to tear shit down. We did not get tall enough over here, so we need to use some of the stuff we got. Not a big deal. Okay, yeah, this'll work. But you could maybe do like a fire temple and a water temple kind of build if you want to make it a place for both your fire and your water Pokemon. That could be a fun build to maybe try. Trying to put generators underground is difficult. It is difficult. Thank you. It is very difficult to put generators underground. You just kind of have to do it, and that's it. Anyway, I want to do a little bit of math here. We're going to get our levee placed, though. But something I suggest, if you get the mini generator, it becomes a lot easier. So you're thinking the Mons who like both things can live together? That could be very fun. Specific Mons for those who drop stuff. And that is a very popular thing to do, and I fully support that. How much levy do we have left? We got 18 remaining, and we don't even need it. I made more than I needed. Let's go. Okay, so now we need to ceiling this off, which we're just going to do with simple flooring. We're going to avoid doing the bit. What am I doing? We don't need to do it like that. We're going to avoid doing the big rooms until last, so we have a place that is easier to fly up and down and just know where we're at. Yeah, we'll be able to head back that way. Then once again we have floor space. So we just have to go from our here to our here. We're just doing this so I know where I am at in relation to everything else. Perfect. This is good. And again, guys, as always, thank you so much for being here with me. It does mean a lot. Even if you're just sitting around lurking, that is a-okay with me. Kind of have a little up and down from here as well. We need to do 2 more ceilings. 2 more ceilings, and then we will be done with the ceiling portion. We can get to work on the floors again. Or we'll be done with the ceilings to the point where we will be done with the ceilings. Which I know is just like that. That made the most sense out of everything I said tonight, I am sure. And I hope that what I am doing here tonight also just inspires you to, you know, try your own things. Try your own builds. See how you like them. Oh man, we still have so much simple flooring. That is beautiful. This, I don't mind doing the entirety of it. We're also going to have a, Oh my goodness, you're below me. That's okay, I don't need your stuff anyway. That's funny. We built a hotel above legendary bird level. Just as it was intended to be. Let's just do it from under here. As we can. There we go. So now we're up to the plaster walls. And more importantly, remembering where we have our doors in here. So give me a second. I'm going to go down to where we have actual walls so we can look at doors. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, yeah, so five from the wall. 5 from the wall that way, and then a full 3 in that way. Cool. So we can just kind of have it, we're just gonna, for the sake of simplicity, throw that in so I know. Oh, dang it. I put them away. Then we can do 3, 4, 5. We just have a lot of filling in to do here. No big deal. I did it again. And I hope that I made enough. I mean, I made everything that I had, so that's kind of all we get. So there we go for those. Since we're here, we can go ahead and do our floors as well. The fact that those are 9 long makes this very easy. should have just enough for that portion. Which will hopefully work out well for us. Okay, we get our beautiful walls up. Is that all of our walls? No, it's not all of our walls. We also have... is this one taller? No, it's not taller. It's not taller. Should reduce that down, though. Gonna make sure we get as much of this filled in as we can. I know I probably don't have enough cloth wall for it. Did I mess up? No, I didn't. I didn't, because that's... Oh, man, I did mess this up somehow. I somehow messed this up. Okay, more bread. More bread for my pee-pee. It's supposed to be a 2 gap, isn't it? Let's keep moving. Let's head on down. Yeah, I messed it up. I messed it up. Oh no, this one's only a 1 gap. Oh, right. That is going to be... No. Nope, I messed that... Oh my goodness, I messed that up greatly. The hell is wrong with me? No, because that's right. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. That should be down 1. This one's gonna suck. This one's gonna suck a lot. And what I'm probably gonna do is I'm just gonna try and fill it in, because I still have plenty of the simple floor. I have so much... I don't have enough simple floor. I don't have enough simple floor. Ah! Help! You messed up 5 times on your apartments? Yeah. Nah. I can. You're right. Frick. Gosh darn. Son of a biscuit. Oh, I messed up so bad. Nah. This is my mistake. We're gonna live with it as best we can. I'm gonna make sure. Is it the same up here? No, up here is fine. Up here is fine. But is that because? Yeah, that's because that's where we exit. So we just need 1 lower on this floor, 1 lower on this floor, and we are perfect on this floor. Okay. So what I can do here, because again, I still have plenty of this, is we can... Oh, hang on. Do it like so. I don't forget. And then we just... it's funny is what it is. No one will know. Who would ever know? That's how that sound goes, right? No one will know. Oh, speaking of things that I didn't quite fill. There we go. We're fine. See, that one's, almost fine. There we go. Yeah, that floor is fine. While we're in here, though, let's go ahead. Just, like, as centralize that as possible. So I only have 2 more of those remaining. There we go. That should be enough power for each place, and if not, big whoop. We'll be fine. Okay, so that now hits correctly there. Oh, not enough cloth wall. Who'd have guessed that? Well, we can move away from the cloth wall now. This can now turn into plaster wall, because we have so much of it. Lots of fun. We're getting this completed. We are not breaking our streak. But yes, sometimes I do curse. It's never 100% intentional, but sometimes it happens. It's the old sailor in me. Like I have some sort of old sailor in me. I don't. It just is what it is. Okay, got that down there. We need floor there. I just kind of make sure where we're at, what we're at. Okay. So this floor is essentially complete. So let's head up to the next one. And let's just progress as we have been progressing. You swear like a sailor. Hey, that's alright. That's alright. You're safe here, I promise. Ish. Okay, is this floor now completed? Yes, because that is... Wait, is it completed? Is that floor completed? Yes, yes, floor is completed. For those rooms. One of your old coworkers used to think it was so funny because you're so Hello Kitty. I understand that. Get the walls up here as well. Okay, yes. Walls have been completed up here. Walls have not been completed down here. I don't know why I did it that way, but we did it. Same deal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip a spot. Okay, so that is now this floor, complete with the walls. Same deal over here, and I think down below we're done on the walls. Yeah, it's just this floor we have left to do for walls. And we're using the wrong walls. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, we were just using something completely incorrect. But at least this is an easier one to fix. We're doing good. We're fine. We're fine. We caught ourselves. I know what we're doing. Because I'm like, wait, I thought I built like way too many of these walls for it to have mattered. And I did. I did in fact build too many for it to have actually mattered. Ooh, I also need to make sure I do the inside wall here too. Because yeah, we still got plenty of the plaster wall here. Let me just pop through here. Same deal. Alright, wall done here. Wall done on this floor, because that is still the simple, or the cloth wall. So that's all good. So now we just need to do a replacement is all. Again. Pardon. Once again, I need bread in me. Wait, did I do it right? No, I didn't do it right. Okay. I did it partially right. Some of it I did right. You have to complete a certain quest to get him. That is correct, Ludi. It is a quest you get in the very first area. And you will be able to get that. And sorry, I missed that right away. I try to be a little bit better about that, but I have been making mistakes. Which, you know, that's part of the fun. Mistakes are fun. Okay, need to fill in that area. But again, we're just going to try and focus on what we've messed up first, and then we can get the rest of it going. Did I get all the way down? It looks like it got all the way down. Then that is fine. Yeah, we're all good here. These, though. Those are the others that need to be replaced. Pretty sure you're... No. Don't feel bad. This is my doing. This is what I'm about. We got floors on them, we got those, so now we just need to finish up the ceilings properly. And I do mean properly. We've got several stacks left of these, so that should be enough. TM. And if it's not, what we can do is this. I will not do it the more dangerous way of gravelering it. But we can get some of it back this way. Because I guarantee if I Graveler it, I'm just going to go right out the side. I'm just going to go straight off the side, and it's going to be hideous. But if we do this, we know that we'll have at least enough for one of these, and we should be good. Well, we can't have that. Steak time! You know what? Let's just go with this for now. We can get the rest as needed. If I need to destroy more of them, I can destroy more of them. But we at least get a little bit back this way. And yeah, do not feel bad about any suggestions that I obviously mess up. We're just having fun here. I was hoping to be at decorating by now, but again, you know, things happen. Things happen, and we're okay with it. Okay, so that one is done for the most part-ish. We need to fill in this area now. Oh, missed a couple here. That's good, actually. All right. So that is complete. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be fine. That one. Yep, that's top floor. Top floor can't be messed up. That one is good. That one is good. That one is good. So we caught it. We have enough, at least for what we have right now. We now need to identify... We're probably just going to do the crisscross wood for the remainder of this. That just kind of makes sense to me. So let's just figure out what we got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 9 by 12. Alright. 9 by 12 times 4. Ugh. We'll be fine. We're good. No problems. But hey, look, the lobby looks good. The lobby looks great. I knew this one would be a bit ambitious, and I did it a bit ambitious. And we may end up with a building with no windows that I'll have to add at a later time. In fact, I think I might end up doing that just for my own sanity. Why did I do that? That's my body saying, hey, You sure you're okay? You sure you know what you're doing? I am. 25,000 likes now, guys. Thank you so much. Again, really does mean a lot to me. So we need, what did I say? 9 by 12 by 4 is what I said, right? Someone... I think that's what I said. So we're talking 432? 432 is what we got. So to be absolutely safe, let's go ahead and make... I cannot make 452. Oh, shit. Wait. Sort this. Do I have crisscross flooring in here at all? Not in that one. Let's not count my stupidity out yet. So one... Oh, we do. We got so much in here. So let's count what we got. Let's sort it real quick. And we've got... So let's just make another 100, and we should be good. Another 100, and we should be good. Not wooden pillar. That's the wrong thing. I need to make more lumber, too. So we got lots of things I need to replenish after this is all done. Make another 100 of these. And, let's just... Because we're also going to need essentially the exact same for our simple flooring, and we do not have enough of the simple flooring on us. So let's... I'm glad I thought about that before going back. Luckily, this is just stone, so let's just make 400 of it. Because I can always use more simple flooring. I just realized what kind of a nightmare recording the hotel is going to end up being. In a good way. It'll be fine. It's just I thought about it and I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble. That's going to turn into like a 5-minute video. Just a big old phallus rising from the ground. Magnazone and Wheezing are up there. Having fun together. Like they belong in the industrial area, right? Hotel tour, then island tour. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start this from the tippy top. Because that's where we're gonna need to be, essentially. And so we're just going to go ahead and do just the wood all the way around. And then we go down and do simple flooring on this level here. So we'll go ahead and do this, then we'll turn around and do it proper. Oh wait, that needs to be all the way over, because of course it does. But this part will go pretty quick, and then it's a matter of just deciding what we're going to furnish each room with and populating it. Hang on. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Put your flooring in first. Put your flooring in first. Huh. Okay, I was a little curious there. That's why that didn't work out. That's why it didn't time, you know, perfectly for us. go. Yep, nothing up there, so now we can swap over to our simple flooring. Then we come down here and we can start doing this. There we go. And then we just have 2 more to do. Perfect. I did it again. Hold please, hold please. I can't judge distance. I've lost an eye, I guess. Just kind of making sure we are going to be in this. I should just do this from the right position. All right, placed. Then we just have the 1 more floor to do, and we are done with this portion. I have to do this one from up here, because I don't want to just kind of fall into the ground here. Or have to make an exit out myself. I messed up some wall. That's okay. We still have plenty of plaster wall. I just noticed that this one was not. That's not a big deal. We'll go check the others real quick, because that's not, again, also going to be a big deal. Okay, that one's good. That's not an exit. That is. That one's good. All right. All right. I think we got this. Just one more double check. Perfect. We're good. Let's head on down. So we are going to need 12 doors. So we can get 12 doors going. That's not a huge deal. And a lot of the decoration is probably going to have to come after, because I am quickly running out of time. But we're at least going to get a room decorated here. Try and get our doors and be back here. And then we'll do what we can do. So we can throw you over here. Like bed. Kind of back over here. A chair by the door. Nice plain table over here. Sort again. Should have. I'm gonna say we got a plain chest. We throw a plain chest over here, and hopefully that reaches. And it does not, because of course not. So we'll have to mess with the. We'll have to mess with the electrics, and that's okay. We can do that. I need to build more of those things anyway. Oh shoot! So yeah, I think we're gonna end up calling this one a little bit of a fail tonight, and I will finish things up on my own. I'm just in a position where my back is killing me, and I am needing to wake up so we can get our daughter to school in the morning, and I can get to work in the morning as well. So I was looking for one more thing, and that was. We just throw a closet over here because we can. So yeah, I will work on getting the rest of this finished. My apologies, but we can at least take a look at what we have done so far. We've got the lobby. The lobby is completed, outside of maybe some things to hang on the wall. We have our dining room slash our hall of chairs going, and we have a very, very tall building that, honestly, my hubris should have told us something about that. My hubris alarm should have gone off. I don't have enough PP. I'm just gonna eat some carrots. I'm gonna go full rabbit. So I will finish this, and post the finished thing on TikTok when we're good. I will include windows on it, just simply so we have all that good stuff going. I also need to finish by putting a trim around the top, so we'll get that accomplished. I unfortunately don't have any time for doing a full tour tonight either. Just so we can, again, I say take care of yourselves. I also need to take care of myself. So we are going to go ahead and just call it as it is right now. We'll make sure we do, our next build will be much smaller. It will be so much smaller than this. So we're gonna get this going. But I do want to thank everyone so much for joining me tonight. 27,000 likes, 229 viewers, 6 followers over on TikTok. You guys rock so much. We are going to be back streaming more Pokopia on Friday. If you want more of me, however, I am on Irium every single day and night. I am 9 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Thursday. I am telling stories that I have written. And I'm going to be doing some daytime streams all week on Irium as well, as I do daytime streams on the weekends over there too. Otherwise, Friday through Sunday, I am here, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube simultaneously. But I want to thank you all so much for joining me. It really means a lot that you stick around, you chat, you watch, and, you know, comment. Tell me what I'm doing. Tell me I'm a dummy. That's okay. This was definitely pushed out because my hubris and my many mistakes when placing blocks down. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful night, a great week ahead. Goodbye for now.